Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Today I've got some lessons booked with some of my clients, so I'm gonna get ready. First of all, I gotta prep my skin. I wash my face with Dermalogica. I really like this brand. I've got really sensitive skin, so I feel like it cleanses my skin but doesn't irritate it. It doesn't have a scent or perfume with it, so I just make sure I get every crevice and every part of my face. Especially being a dancer, you know you sweat a lot. I sweat a lot anyways, so I like to make sure my face is super clean, nothing is clogging my pores, just super fresh. So next I use the Buffet Serum from The Ordinary. It's a super affordable brand. You can find it at Sephora. I think I bought it online during pandemic, and it's treated me really well. I have a few of these serums. They've lasted me quite a long time, so I just make sure I just have a little bit on my face and use, again, the fourth finger really lightly under my eye bags. My eye bags are huge and giant, and I used to be so self-conscious of them, but now I've just kind of grown to accept them. They're part of who I am. So next I go in with the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. I really like this cream. It has a different scent to it. It's a nice scent, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't smell like that typical kind of like rosy cream or anything like that. It's very fresh smelling, and it feels really good on my skin. I wake up the next morning and I feel totally revitalized, and I just like to make sure I also smell good at the same time, apparently. Next, I'm just going in with the Eyes Lips Face Mineral Infused Primer for my skin. It just makes my makeup stay a little better. And let's get on to the hair. This is the secret to changing your face. Literally pulling your hair back so that it gives you a facelift. So I just make sure I have a really good middle part. Let's try that again. That one wasn't good apparently. So let's try that again. Make a really clean middle part. And I'm just gonna take from where it would be the center of that line in the middle part in my head. You can see the center, and bring it all the way down, just straight down. Make a really clean comb. And I put it in my mouth because that's gross, but. So don't mind that they're not even at the top, because that's actually going to go away when you do a little twisty thing to the back. And yes, I just hang on to my hair in my mouth. Don't know why I don't just tie it like a normal person would, or just leave it down, but I've done this since I was like 11 when I was getting ready for ballet class, so this is what I do. Just accepting it like my eye bags, just accepting it. So yeah, you just want to make sure that it doesn't go up too high with the ponytail, because you want it to go from your ear all the way up, making that line from your nose to the corner of your eye, bringing it up to the top of the ponytail, and from the top of your ear towards the bottom of the ponytail. Like there's a big triangle kind of pulling everything to the center of the ponytail. So I just secure that, make it super tight. Brush it down a little bit. Again, it's going to be covered by little twisty things. And I start with the twisty things. I just brush my hair out flat so that when I twist it, it's nice and flat. And then I use both hands to just kind of curl it over itself. You'll see when I pull it, that just changes your face so much. I find it also really helps achieve that kind of like cat eye. And it's really beneficial in ballet when you do stage makeup, because you usually do a cat eye and you need a lot of space to work with on your eyelid, and mine kind of droop a little bit down, so I find that just pulling my hair tight just makes all the difference, and it just kind of widens my eyes too, makes me look more awake, less tired. You can see it's just more open. That's really it. And I just feel like with tighter hair and a tighter bun and slicked back hair, you just feel ready, right? I would just feel ready for class when my bun was tight or my hair was tight. When it was all loose and frizzy and falling all over the place, I did not feel like I was together. So I just put those little twisty things in with my ponytail, secure that, and do a little shimmy to get into my makeup. So I'm super excited about this because my mom got me these new brushes for Christmas from Miss Glam. Really like her YouTube channel. So I use this Morphe palette and just use the brown just to kind of contour my eye and make it more cat eye and make it pull out towards the corner of my eyebrow from the inner corner of my eye, just kind of like contour, wavy shape it. And And then I just go down my nose to kind of connect it, and under my nose too. Just to add a bit more contouring. It looks absolutely insane right now. And you can see from that corner, that little wing, I don't connect it right down to the bottom because when you look straight on, you don't see the bottom part really. I guess it depends on your eye shape, but for me, if I just look straight on, you'll see in a second. See, you see the eyelid more so than you see the entire, if that makes sense? I don't know. Then I just use a fluffier brush, same from Miss Glam. I just go into my cheekbones, underneath the cheekbones. I add quite a bit in actually, because I'll just kind of even it out later with another fluffy brush. It's not super blended right now because I'll add a ton of more stuff on top. Not a ton more, but just to kind of blend it. Go all over my nose too. I'm also very pale, and especially in the mornings, I just look very, very pale, which is another thing I've grown to accept and love about myself. Gotta love things about yourself, even if you weren't comfortable with them. Same as the eye bags. I used to cover them with so much concealer, but now I find the concealer gets all runny when I dance, especially because I sweat so much. Even with primer and all that spray stuff, I gave up on concealer and powder. It would just get so like funny looking and crusty looking, so just go with something a little bit more dusted. And just adding another spray apparently. Going in to curl the eyelashes with this little torture device nobody likes to look at. I love that it's pink though. I got it from Sephora. I just kind of like pulse it and hold it there for a while. I get right to the edge of my eyelid. I don't know how I get so close to my eyelid because I think anybody else getting that close would be very disturbed. So I make sure that the eyeliner kind of follows that same line that goes up towards the ponytail. The ponytail kind of lifts everything up to achieve that just like woken up look, you know? Like I said, my eyes kind of sag down a little bit, so this just kind of makes me look more awake. And I just go into the inner corners with some pencil eyeliner, again from Eyes, Lips, Face. And then finally I use some Too Faced mascara on my eyelashes. I usually do use the waterproof, again, because of sweat. And same with the eyeliner. I use the Fenty waterproof eyeliner. Love Fenty Beauty. Rihanna's a genius. But because of the pandemic, I haven't really gone out much, and the only time I've really gone makeup shopping is online. I think I've just done that once this year, or twice. So I'm not using waterproof mascara, but that's okay because I don't think I'll be too sweaty. And then my mom got me this amazing eyebrow, what's it called, pomade, and I use that in my eyebrows. I just dust them with it. I don't go in too much, and I just make sure my ends of my eyebrows are a little bit bald, so I just kind of fill those into how I like them. I find I used to have super thick eyebrows, but I plucked them all. I think everybody kind of did at one point, so I just kind of leave them now. I get them waxed maybe like once every 5 or 6 months. And now I'm just going with some highlighter along the, what's that called, the Cupid's bow of your lip and the tip of my nose, just to kind of accentuate those little points of my face. And then I go over with some kind of nude colored lip pencil? Yeah, lip pencil from Bite Beauty. I love their lip pencil. It keeps my lips super moisturized. I think they use agave in some of their products, and it tastes so good too. There's nothing worse than having crusty lip gloss or crusty matte lipstick throughout the day, especially when you're teaching, because you're talking a lot and you're also expiring a lot and you're sweating a lot, so it's just not a good mix. So I like to go with something a little bit more lip balmy, and that's my look for today. Thanks for joining me.